Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Our today's topics is arrays. We are going to show how you can write a program using a single subscripted variable to evaluate the following expressions and draw the flowchart also. Here we have to calculate the value of xi square, where I is starting from 1 and the value of I will continue to 10. That means we will take 10 input in an array, and after getting input, our program will calculate the sum of the scores of each given input, and total will be the output. So how we can proceed? For better understanding, we can see that we declare here there is a variable total. Initially there will be actually no value of total, that's why it will be 0 here. Then there will be 10 value in an array, where I represents the position of the array, which is from 0 to 9, and here we will take 10 value only. X0, the value of x0 is 5, value of x1 is 7, value of x2 is 8, value of x3 is 9, value of x4 is 10, value of x5 is 3, and so on. After getting input, we will calculate the multiplication, the square of each input. That means here is in the first input it is 5, so square will be 5 square, that is 25. Here is second input is 7, so square of 7 is 49. Third input is 8, so the square of 8 is 64, and so on. Here we see initially the value of total is 0. After getting after calculating input of the square of the first variable, it will remain 25 as a value of the total. Then for the second value, after getting second value, that is 49, then 49 will add to 25, it will be 74. So here 74 and 64 will make the total value is 138, and 138 and 81. After summing the value of 81 and 138, it will be 219. Then 219 and 100 will make up the result is 319. Then 319 and 9 will give you the answer 328. After summing 328 and 1, it will be 329. 329 and 4, it will be 333. After summing 333 with 49, it will be 382. And after summing 382 with 16, it will be 398. So answer should be 398 as total. Now we proceed to the flowchart portion. Here our program is divided into two portions. First one is this is input taking portion, and this is calculating the sum of the square portion. Initially we will declare a variable I, which will represent the position of the array, and this is a loop. Actually, initialization of this loop is I equal to 0, and since we will take 10 input only, That's why we will give a condition: if I is less than 10, then take input into xi array. This is the increment part of the portion I, and it will go to the conditional part. After getting 10 input here, it will proceed to the next portion. Here initially again I equal to 0 and total equal to 0. Here I represents again the value of the array position, and total represents the total value of the sum of the square of 10 elements. So here a condition is also same: if I is less than 10, if it is true, that times the equation will be total equal to total plus xi into xi. That means initially total is equal to 0. After after traversing the first input, it will calculate the square of the first input, and it will add to the total value. Then I will be incremented by 1, then it will go to the second value, third value, and so on. When all of the value traversing will be finished, at that times we will print all of the value of the X array and final value of the total. Now proceed how it will works here. We will start at first, then I equal to 0. Then it will check if I is less than 10. This is if it is true, just take the input in the 0 long position, which one is 5. Then I will increment it by 1. After incrementing I by 1, then it will check the condition again. If it is true again, then take input in the second position. Now x1 is equal to 7, then I will be incremented by 1 again. It will check it is true or not. If it is true, the condition is true, then it will take input again. Then x2 equal to 8, and I will increment it by 3. I will increment it by 1 again, so the value will be I equal to 3. Then again it will check the condition of the array. If it is true, then take input for the third position, which one is the 9. Now again I is incremented by 1, then I will be 4. So again it will check the condition. It is true, 4 is less than 10. So take input for the fourth long position, which one is 10. Then I is incremented by 1 again. Then check the condition. If it is true, take the input, and so on. When the value of I is 10, we will see that the condition is false. After getting false the condition, it will proceed to the next portion, where we can calculate the sum of the square of each element. Here we see that the value of I is equal to 0 and total is equal to 0. If the condition is true, that times total equal to total plus xi into xi. So what will be the value of xi after visiting first element of the array? Here we see that the first element of the array is 5. So the value of total will be 0 plus 5 square, that means 25. Here we see that the new value of total is 25. Then I will increment it by 1. After incremented by 1, it will check the condition. If the condition is true, that times it will proceed to the next line, which one is total equal to total plus xi into xi. Here we see that the value of the xi in one position is 7, so the square will be 49. Now 49 will add it up to 25, which will be 74 as the new value of the total. This is 74. Then I will increment it by 1. Now the I is equal to 2. So if the condition is true, that times total equal to total plus xi into xi. Here in now 2 position, this is 8, that means 64. Now sum of 64 to 74, the value of total will be 138. So these proceedings will go to until the value of I is 10 actually. When we see that when the value of I is equal to 10, that times this condition is false, and it will go to the next portion, which is the printing portion. Here we see that print all of the value of x array and the final value of total in the last portion. Then it will stop. Now how we will code into the code blocks. So initially we will declare a variable I and a array x10, and also we will declare a value, a variable total. Initially we will define the value of total is equal to 0. Now the first portion will begin, which one is input taking portion. So now we will take 10 inputs into the array. Initial position I equal to 0, I is less than 10, and I plus plus. For taking input, we will use a scanf function. The scanf function is in the library of stdio.h. So since we use integer type variable here, and we will take input in the x array, and x array is an integer type of array, that's why we will use %d as format specifier. So this is the way how we take input in the array. This is the first portion. After taking input in the array, we will go to the second portion, which will calculate the sum of the square. Here I is equal to 0, I less than 10, and I plus plus. Now we will calculate total equal to total plus xi into xi. This is our equation. Now we will go to the next portion. Here we see that in the next portion we will print all of the below of x array and the final value of the total. So here will be another loop. For I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Now we will print value of each position of the array. So we use here two format specifier. One is for the array position %d, and another is for the value of that position, that is also %d. So first %d will belong to variable I, and second %d will be the value of xi. And we will print each array value in a new position. After printing all of the value, we will print the total value. Printf total equal to percentage. This percentage belongs to the variable total. Now if we run the program, we will get the output. So we will take actually 10 inputs. These 10 inputs: 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 1, 2, 7, 4. See here. After taking input 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 1, 2, 7, 4, we will get the output. In x0 position, this is 5. In x1 position, this is 7. X2 position, this is 8. X3 position, 9. In x4 position, this is 10. In x5 position, this is 3. In x6 position, this is 1. In x7 position, this is 2. In x8 position, this is 7. And in x9 position, this is 4. And the total value is 398, which is similar to this value. So we can say that our program works correctly. Thank you everyone. If you have any question, please feel to make comments in the comment section, and never forget to subscribe our channel and click the bell icon. Thank you for watching.